Can I just, before we get to Darren Jamison, who I miss terribly, one of my favorite guys, and who will be the co-host of the show when you decide to retire.
Good.
Can we just bring back to a gentler time Clutch Russell? I haven't seen Clutch Russell in a month, maybe 6 weeks.
You know, the holidays, Clutch Russell really...
Yeah, tips the elbow, bends the elbow?
Yes,
okay.
He gets into the hard stuff, the moonshine, if you will.
Hit it. Let's
Here we go.
Hi there, this is old Clutch Russell. I want to talk to you about going green. Make America green again, because it once was. And then it went to yeller, and there's a couple of weeks when it looked magenta. That's beautiful. But our goal here at Capstone, tell you what, you make America green again. Okay, I got to get rid of this hat now.
And with that, the return of Darren Jamison, CEO.
Oh,
Capstone
my
Green.
goodness.
Look at you.
Hello.
Well, what happened to the rest of you? You look good.
Salute.
Are you working? Are you going to F45? You look good, man. What the heck? Not that you didn't look good before.
The worst thing is when you lose a little weight and then everybody says, oh my God, you lost so much weight because you were so big before. Yeah. So I don't know if it's actually a motivator or demotivator.
Right, exactly.
But,
it's like you look fantastic. Yeah. Hey, listen, first of all, Darren Jamison, good friend of the show, good friend personally, president and CEO of Capstone Green Energy Corporation. CGRN is their stock symbol. And of course, you can go to cgrnenergy.com is their new website. Just catch us up, man. Take it away. It's great to see you.
What's new?
No, great to see you guys. You know, gentlemen and Russ, great to be back.
Hey, hey.
So true.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, Capstone Green Energy just continues to transform into a complete green energy service company. We're taking care of customers. We're doing new projects. Our total addressable market continues to increase. We're very excited about what's going on all over the world, frankly. Besides COVID, we just wish we could travel again and see more customers in person. But we're adding more network partners, we're adding more products, more services, growing our energy as a service business. Just very excited about what the next new year is going to bring. And so I think we're in the right place. If you like the planet, and you like money, you should like us. And if you don't like the planet, you don't like money, we don't like you.
Okay,
yeah, sure. Let's talk a little bit, because we talked about this in the very beginning when we met you, is that you really are an industrial company that's also in the green space. And I don't think people really understand that don't know you what that means. You guys you've created a product that sort of puts you squarely into the green energy space, although it's an industrial power company, if you think about it, because you're creating these low emission, green energy efficient micro turbines to create energy. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, no, we make a high efficiency, low emission microturbine solution, which is an industrial product. It'll last 20, 25 years. We're going into some of the most high-end buildings in the world, like One Vanderbilt next to Grand Central Station. If you look at most of the green building, all the things that architects and engineers are doing today, we're involved in that. So very, very excited about that. Love the customers. But more importantly, we help small businesses. We help small customers, again, lower their carbon footprint, save money, take control of their energy costs, right? And we were out here in California where you can lose power because of obviously weather or fires. You've got issues with resiliency around the world. Most utilities worldwide, about 40 to 50% of their infrastructure is aging and needs maintenance, and reliability is going to get worse. Obviously, we saw the tornadoes through the Midwest, terrible.
Sure.
But energy resiliency and lower costs and lower emissions are what it's all about going forward.
Energy markets, Darren Jamison's our guest. He's the president and CEO of Capstone Green Energy Corporation. CGRN is their stock symbol. And cgrnenergy.com is their website. Let's talk about the energy markets, because they're changing, as is Wall Street. And companies like BlackRock and JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, are moving towards what is called ESG. Talk to our audience about what is ESG, and why do you think these big firms are moving in that direction and investing in companies like yours, for example?
It really started several years ago. Like many things, it starts small and it's gaining momentum. And I think in some ways, during COVID, more people even focused on the environment and focused on ESG. The SEC is coming out with new rules. As you said, the biggest investing houses in the world are investing in companies that have high ESG scores. So we're going to see more of it. You're going to see more oil and gas companies look to lower their environmental score. You see companies like DHL come out and say we're going to be carbon neutral by 2050. There's lots of people coming up with big goals. And the reason they're coming with these big goals is about a third of the world today is Gen Z, and they care about the environment, right? And so they're buying products that are green, they're investing in companies that are green. And so this is really kind of leading edge to where the world is going, which is a lower emission, more resilient climate.
Well, Darren, and that's a great point, because this younger generation, to the three of us anyway,
Right.
represents about 33% of the population right now, and they're going to be voting and shopping and specifying technologies for not only today's business leaders, but tomorrow's business leaders as well. So this is actually something that you have to pay attention to, and the rest of us have to pay attention to as well, which I think is why Wall Street's paying attention to it. Talk about where we're at, because you go to all the conferences and you talk to all the businesses regarding the global carbon reduction. Now look, aside from climate change and aside from warming or whatever you want to call it, there is pollution, and we've been talking about pollution since 1965 in this country.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about where we're at. Are we going in the right or wrong direction? Because you guys are obviously helping that.
Yeah, I think we're going in the right direction. I think the real issue is just how fast do you go, right? I think everybody wants to go to 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, which isn't good. We need solutions that are economical, feasible, and just make sense, right? And people want to get rid of natural gas. They want to shut down nuclear power plants. We can't do that overnight. Natural gas is a great bridge fuel. We're talking about hydrogen as a fuel. That's great, but it's probably 10 years away from being economically viable and have enough supply of it to make sense. So it's really about incremental gains and making good progress, but in a responsible, from a business standpoint, financially responsible way. And I think those don't have to oppose each other. I think you can be green and make green at the same time and do it in a way that is good for business and good for consumers and good for the planet.
Yeah. Hey, Darren, before we let you out of here today, and thanks again, it's great to see you, and I can't wait to see you back in studio, and I want to start covering you on a weekly basis again as soon as the holidays are over. What's new for 2022? Anything you can, I know you're a CEO of a public company, there's only so much you can say, but what do you see here coming up this next year for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, for us, energy as a service business, we continue to grow that for customers who don't want to spend the capital dollars but want to save money and lower their carbon footprint. We're growing that business very, very quickly, which is exciting. We're bringing on I call them network partners, so battery storage, solar, other products we can actually leverage with our microturbine technology to give more of a complete microgrid solution for our customers. I like to say our customers want to do as much as they can, but they want to have one neck to squeeze and one butt to kick. And so if we can supply all that for them, then that's the way to go. And so if that means we got to be the Amazon of green energy, then that's the direction we're going to go.
Good enough. His name, Darren Jamison. Thanks, brother. Good to talk to you again. Can't wait to see you in studio. Have a great holiday, buddy. And of course, CGRN is their stock symbol. Capstone Green Energy Corporation is.
I got some lyrics from my next song. One neck to squeeze, one butt to kick. That's it.
That's you. One neck to squeeze.
Get Clutch Russell in on that.
I think we should.
Yeah,
we need more Clutch Russell. We didn't get a chance to talk to you about
Oh,
Indy.
the car.
We'll talk. Listen, we'll get him next week.